All right, so I shall begin. There's something wrong with you.
That was my drum roll.
I don't know why we needed one.
Sounds like a kitty purr.
I do have a drum machine downstairs. I could go make it live real quick.
I have a drum machine in the next room if I really cared to
I'm not
actually
gonna
have one.
even ask why.
Because my child is a drummer. You forgot about that?
I did.
Good parenting. Working
Anyway.
on one.
Working on a drummer.
I don't know if you heard the song. She did one of the beats for me before. I never let her hear the song because I was tripping, but I'll send it to you later.
Oh, okay. Any verses on it?
Yeah.
No? Okay. You know, it's one of my great pleasures in life when I wake up in the morning and you've sent me a random song. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. I just wanted to let you know that.
Wow. I think I've done that like twice. I so have to step
Exactly.
up my shit.
Welcome to the threesome, y'all. This is the podcast where the three of us try to tackle at least 3 topics every week. And the 3 of us are Star, our point person, and our optimistic realist.
What up, dog?
Magic, who is our voice of reason and the center of our threesome.
One love.
And then there's me, Storm. I bring up the rear and I identify as the pragmatic contrarian. So this week is a little different because Star and I are in the same room.
Without me.
So, unfortunately.
What?
Selfish.
Well, that's your fault because I asked Santa Claus for 2 things for Christmas and, you didn't travel.
Oh, now you
Anyway,
believe in Santa Claus?
no. Clearly I don't because I didn't get what I wanted, right?
I didn't get what I wanted either, but
What'd you
I got
want?
what I
yeah,
wanted.
there.
What did you want?
A remote control car.
Oh, okay.
Ironically, it's named Storm.
Of course it is.
No.
And it's fast.
It's fast, yes. Just like me, I guess. Um, I got cricket, which is what I wanted.
You mean like the phone?
No. No.
I was trying to correct
No.
their standards. Like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
I'm not that old. Okay, no, a crick cut, not a cricket. The cutting machine.
Ah,
That's what I got, and that was what I asked for. So was that noise this thing? Yeah,
I thought
that's what y'all always complain about.
I thought you passed gas.
Oh my goodness,
it's like,
that's what y'all always complaining about is the fan on this thing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't
funny.
get any tit pics, which is fucking insulting, but
Oh well, the night is still young.
I suppose.
I might have to hook you up.
Aw, give him
You're such
some.
a sweetheart.
Oh, whatever. He doesn't care.
Give him some
Put it on
jingle,
Instagram.
jingle
Shit, we
boobies.
need some followers.
I am not putting my breasts on
Some
Instagram.
jingle boobies.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
cover
I
up the
mean,
nips. It's all safe.
you understand that there's another individual in this room that could do that.
Mines are not as well endowed for the
Yes,
job.
yours are in the correct position. Mine are still between my toes.
Oh,
Big
stop!
titty sag, bruh.
Guys don't care about saggy boobies.
Not in the
Well,
fucking least.
they will when they step on them on the walk. But
No, you
anyway.
will.
Right, you
All
care
right,
more
what'd
than
you get
them.
for
Well,
Christmas? Only 2 of us answered the question.
I asked her what she wanted for Christmas, and she said she wasn't gonna tell me, but she said she didn't get what she wanted.
No,
Not an
I got
ass
some
backer.
things that I wasn't expecting. I got really cool organizational things like stickers and things for planners. That's what they are. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. But I got really, really cool stuff from that and got candy, got a cool mug, got a cool t-shirt. I got a lot of cool stuff, but it wasn't stuff like, that I was thinking that I wanted, but I actually did want, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, and a couple of things that I wanted. Yeah, I didn't get them. I haven't gotten it for the past like 7 years. Santa sucks.
Does this
I
have to
feel you.
do? Does this have to do with a dude?
Yeah,
Oh,
but then not only do you not send me what I want, you re-gift me some shit, and I don't appreciate that.
yeah, I don't appreciate. Yeah, Santa likes to regift dudes.
Yeah,
And I don't appreciate that either because that one's already used. Bring me some new shit.
yeah. Re-gift me two dudes over the past week, and I'm just like,
Yeah, what is that about?
Here.
At the
I
same
mean,
time,
no.
yeah, I kind of
No.
respect dudes that pop up before Christmas on some we haven't talked in a while shit. Because I was one of them
They
broke kids that be trying to dump
they
a
have
chick when the holidays come.
they have all been doing it. It's like an epidemic. I had a guy text me and say, "I miss you." The hell for?
Oh shit! I had a girl do that.
Yeah, I
She
was
called
like,
out
"What
the
the
blue
hell for?"
yesterday.
Talking about, "I want to see you."
Damn.
I was like, "There's a pandemic." Talking about
Send pictures.
I have a positive COVID test. Oh, I have a negative COVID test.
I was
I
just gonna
said,
say.
that's all that tells me
All the
is
more
that you were
reason
negative when you took the test. It don't tell me nothing now.
I
about what you
mean,
really
that's kind of sexy.
I'm
did. You
like,
say that you think that's kind of sexy?
the
Yeah.
negative COVID test? Or,
Yeah.
well, yeah, but again, it doesn't do me any good unless
I
you
might
took the
start wearing
test.
mine around my neck.
Unless you took the test on the way to my house, it's not doing me any good, right?
They
Because
don't come back that quick.
you could have picked it up since you took the test, is my point. But also, you don't need to be seeing me. You have an entire wife
Oh
at your
no.
house.
No.
Go in the other room and see her, right?
It's all innocent until someone gets penetrated.
Right, here he goes. Well, that's not a problem. I said, maybe not for you, but I'll need a permission slip signed by her to tell me it's not a problem for her. And then that was the last I heard.
You know,
It
that
ain't
could
never a
happen.
problem for them.
Damn permission slip.
Hell yeah, talking about it ain't a problem. Bitch, please. I make it a point of not doing things that are going to get me shot in
At
life.
the very least, a hall pass. Fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. I mean, I don't know what it is with dudes that have wives. What is that?
Wives do not fuck like girlfriends do. There's a level of insecurity required for a woman to fuck you correctly. Once they have a certain level of security, they don't feel like they
What?
have to keep up the same
No.
shit.
No.
Okay, I haven't been
Y'all just
married for the last fucking 12 years.
which brings me to my next point. Y'all just piss poor at picking women. That's what that is.
Damn.
But
Yo, my
anyway,
mother actually told me that this morning, and she was like, "You have a thing for crazy women," and I was like, "Yeah, well, name one that isn't,"
Most
and she
of you
couldn't.
do.
ooh, see? So your mama says I got a chance.
Uh,
Anyway.
me and my hand.
Most of you men do. Most men have a thing for crazy women.
Okay, here's what I understand about
It
men.
ain't like
Okay.
women don't have a thing for crazy ass men. It's
Oh no,
mutual.
no, that's true too. You
Not
know,
this one.
to some extent. Here's what I don't understand about men. Y'all go out of your way to find someone who is beautiful to you. And you don't look past that. You marry her, and then you're mad because all she is beautiful.
You kind of should have figured that out before you bought a ring.
And that's all I'm saying.
And everybody knows
You
cute
know,
chicks that can't fuck like that. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
yeah.
Most people
But
do
yeah,
that, men and women.
I had a friend who was married. She's now divorced. But when she was married, and she used to get mad at her husband, and she would tell me, I'm mad because I want some. I'm like, well, go in the other room and get you some. Well, I'm mad at him. I'm like, so why are you torturing you? Go get you
But if
some.
y'all fucking somebody else that ain't mad, he's the bad guy.
Well,
Go
I mean,
figure.
I don't understand why you can't fuck mad. I don't
Me
got to
either.
talk to you. We don't have to have a conversation. Like, I don't
It's
understand
better
that.
to choke you with.
Right. That's just me. I've never
All
been
off
married,
the
so.
subject.
There's a couple of different types of crazy. I
There's
mean,
more than two.
Well,
there's several.
I was
There's
gonna
several
say
Yeah,
different
there's
types.
there's at
There's
levels.
least
several crazies.
there's at least two in this room, but go ahead.
Right. So I'm that artist crazy. I have my little hang-ups. For instance, one of my exes, I texted earlier today, Merry Christmas. And his response back initially didn't raise my eyebrow. However, I get this response, who is this please? I don't have your name saved in my phone. The
Shit.
You, yeah, you know that
right.
was the girlfriend, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I don't know why they do that. Like you don't know that
just
that's not.
dumb.
Yeah.
Not only are you crazy, because she's crazy, but so
Mm-hmm.
is he for putting up with her. She's stupid. She responds, she says, I don't have this number saved. Whom am I speaking with? First of all, whom? Yeah, that's not him. Not that he doesn't use.
Well,
So,
I was gonna say if you're gonna bother using the correct direct object, you could at least use the correct sentence structure and say
exactly.
with whom am I speaking? But
with?
never mind.
With whom am I speaking with?
Yeah. But
Like, okay. So then she turns around and says, I'm sorry, for some reason your number comes up different from your name. So my
What
response
the
back to
fuck?
her was, T's mama. Because I knew if it was him, he would have known who T's mama was.
right.
With her, she probably like, damn it, that ain't telling me nothing.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
then he says, or she says, I'm sorry, for some reason your number comes up different from your name. But I thought you didn't have my
name
number
right in the phone.
saved in your phone.
Yeah. So you just lying.
So anyway, she's not only crazy, but she's an idiot.
You don't call people out on that shit immediately?
I do.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how far she was gonna go with it because I thought it was fucking hilarious. Like, you think I'm stupid? She gave it up because I think she probably I figured out it was her and not him. So she just cut it out.
But I mean, it's so easy to figure it out. I don't even know why you would even bother doing it. I texted this dude one time, this was years ago, and the girl obviously answered, and I can't even remember what the reply was, but it was such that I knew it wasn't him. You know, you just know someone's syntax and how they, structure things. And I was like, this ain't him. Quit playing. And then she comes back with, well, you're right. This is his girlfriend. I sent back, haha, that's real funny. Because to me it was funny. Well, I don't know why that's funny. He's my man. I said, it's funny because that man belongs to the neighborhood. And I don't know why you are getting upset over him, of all people. Bitch, get out my
Why you
face with that.
snitching? I've had
Neighborhood
dudes
dicks, and you
literally
trying
call
to.
me talking about what's up with you and my girl. Like, nigga, tuck your nuts. You need to talk to your chick.
Thank you.
Yep.
And that was my thing. I was like, you need to talk to him because he is neighborhood dick, as far as I'm concerned. Like,
Yep.
I don't understand.
Your ass is
But
that insecure or unaware that you fucking a hoe. That is y'all's problem, not
exactly.
mine.
That sounds like a personal problem. I don't understand the tendency to want to fight somebody else because the person you're with is cheating on you. Fight
No
the
shit.
person you
He ain't
with.
never said he love me. He ain't never bought a ring. He ain't never paid a bill.
Never stood before
God and everybody.
his God and family to profess their love for you. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just silly. Yeah,
motherfucker
I
did
never
me a
understand
favor.
that. I'm gonna fuck that bitch up for what? For
Cause your
what? The bitch
feelings
you
is
need to
hurt.
fuck up is him.
Yep. I don't understand that kind of shit.
Yeah, me neither.
We are so far off topic, but yeah.
We are, and I don't want to go too far without talking about the passing of Ecstasy of Houdini fame. Some of our young listeners, y'all know we got a lot of young listeners. We're really big in the 18 to 22 demo.
Oh
Like,
wow.
yeah, I think 44 to 59 is our highest demo, but then like 18 to 22 is next. And I'm like, that is so weird.
As damn
Um,
computers
What does that say
and
about our
phones
content?
more than people our age.
you know, yeah, I was going to say that young people think that old people are funny and entertaining, maybe. Hopefully they learn something.
Hey, y'all said the MILF thing is in. Go post some tits and
Oh
ass. Let's
yeah,
get
well
some young
yeah, well that's
listeners.
true. That is true too. Old girls are in these
See,
days.
they stepmama fantasy.
Well, I hope not. But yeah, so we lost Ecstasy. I was really sad about that.
Yeah.
Really sad about that. For the youngsters that don't know about Houdini, they had a string of hits in the 80s.
Big mouth. Big mouth.
Um,
Mouth.
well,
Hey,
every time I think of Ecstasy, I think of, well, I'm a hoe. You know
No,
I'm
I'm
a
a hoe.
hoe. That's what I think of. But
eating
Every
shit.
time I think of him, I always think of that the
Freaks
one that
come
always
out at
the line
night.
that always gets sampled is not a Houdini's
it's inside
inside
the
the joint.
joint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Born and
Raised
raised
on
on
the
the
streets
streets of
of
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Foot three. Oh, good looking.
Yeah.
Ironically, that was the first album I ever asked my mom for. I think it was a
Really?
Christmas present. Yeah.
Oh, I'll
Oh,
date myself because the first thing that I ever asked my mom for and got was in fact an 8-track,
damn.
and it was
I'm
Heatwave.
listening too.
Damn.
I was like 5, and I heard Heatwave on the radio, and I was like, "Oh, can I get that?" And my dad had a Lincoln Continental Mark 7, and it had an
Mm.
8-track deck, and I also
You
had a
got old
stereo at
pimp. What
home
the
that had
fuck?
and I got the 8-track of Heatwave. You know, the one where the record was melting on the street. You remember that? Yeah, that's the one. That was the very first music that I got. That was not, Disney.
I never asked for music for Christmas as much as of a music fan as I was, because there was always music in my house, and since I didn't really
Mine too.
Your
until I
parents
was
let
like
you
in
touch
my
shit?
Yeah. My dad
Eight
had a
track
reel to
maybe.
reel.
Records?
No, no, no. My dad had a reel to reel player that I used to love to play with. We used to record ourselves, my friends and I.
Y'all
I
niggas was
mean,
rich.
my dad had microphones. We thought we had a whole studio going.
Jesus, most uncomfortable thing.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I just need my meds. You don't happen to have allergy medicine around here, do you?
There's an advent.
Lord,
This
this
is
podcast is getting older by the minute.
Oh,
no allergy.
I just got some Benadryl somewhere.
Unless you want to have me to
You
have a
really
heart
about to
attack
be asleep by the end of the episode.
Right.
or dead
Oh well.
because it
Don't
raised my
die.
heart.
Oh
I
well.
mean, it'll be
Yeah.
good for ratings, but don't die.
Oh, yeah.
You're like,
Can't
oh.
take that one. Can't take that one for the team.
Yeah. Well, not in my house, because
You gotta leave here.
well, not just that, but
It's my house.
my
And
insurance
I
rate
live
would
here.
surely go up.
If I died in your house, that's funny.
Just kidding.
Well, yeah, because you gave me the meds.
I really don't want you to die, whether or not my insurance
I
goes up.
appreciate that.
So much love in the room.
I know. Wish you were here. Well, then we
Mm.
wouldn't be doing this podcast. But
And
anyway.
I wouldn't be here.
Well,
You would have
anyway,
left a long time ago.
I I'm cute, damn
Because
it.
I
Any-
would be insufferable. I will tell you.
I'd be out like, oh, she got what she wanted for Christmas. Whoa.
Yeah.
Lord,
Although,
insufferable is not sexy.
although,
She would be insufferable to me because she would be trying to get rid of me, not you.
you said that you are abstaining, and I would respect that mostly.
Yeah, that's generally the response I get.
What, mostly?
Yeah. If women were stronger naturally, y'all would be rapists. It's really scary. It ain't
Um,
scary. It's actually funny, but it's weird. Y'all do not understand no means no.
I've been accused of being aggressive. I'll say that. But I am not overly aggressive. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, you're sounding exactly like a rapist right now.
No, no, I'm saying I would absolutely respect your wishes if you wanted to abstain. And I would not try to take it or anything like that.
Lies and the truth ain't in
The
you.
Mrs. Claus 90 that she would be putting on would just be purely coincidental because that was all she had in her.
Oh, well, I
Wait,
mean,
is it Mrs. Claus? Wait, we need pictures of this.
we still sleeping naked. I just ain't gonna try to get it. I mean, that's why I said mostly. Respect your wishes.
See, that's some shit I'm not having. If you abstaining, I'm putting on all kind of clothes. Fuck sleeping naked. I'm not about to be
Oh, well, why should
in the bed.
why should I change the way I sleep? Because
Nah,
he
man,
tripping.
because it's gonna be a whole motherfucking problem if I'm naked in the bed with somebody that I want to,
No,
be
well,
with. Yeah, no, I don't have that kind
no,
of self control. I'm sorry.
I have that kind
I
of
do.
self
I
control.
appreciate
Not
your
naked.
honesty.
I have that kind of self control. I do.
Not naked.
I
Don't believe
mean,
you.
disprove my hypothesis.
Not naked. I ain't telling them lies like.
Oh, well, no, I mean, I could absolutely. It doesn't matter to me.
Somebody that
You
I want? Oh
No,
no.
but you know why?
I would be so annoyed I couldn't sleep. I would
Because
be in physical pain. You know that?
it would depend on who it was. With Magic, I could sleep in the same bed with him and not touch him and be perfectly okay. Because the sex isn't the thing for me. You know what I
got
mean?
that. I get that.
Now, if it was somebody who I was just, all I was sexually attracted to him, then yeah, that would be a problem. Because why the hell are you in my bed? Get out.
Right.
I don't
You
know
But
had
if I should
one
be
job.
flattered
No.
or offended right now, but okay.
You
you
had
should
one job.
you should be flattered.
Mm.
I'm not saying I'm not attracted to you. I'm just saying that that's not
All that she's attracted.
exactly. That's not the be all end all of it. So I could do it and I would be fine.
Yeah, I still
I
wouldn't be
need
able
you
to
to check
sleep.
my resume.
It has nothing to do with your resume, honestly. It really doesn't. Maybe when I was in my 30s, it probably would have been a problem. No, not with you. It would have been a problem.
If I am physically attracted to you, it'll be a problem. If I am mentally attracted to you, yeah, it'll still be a whole damn problem. Because then you would just be too like freaking sexy to resist for me. Yeah, I couldn't. No. Like we can sit up and play Scrabble.
Well,
we can sit up and have conversations.
and that's what I'm
We can
saying.
do all of that all night long. But
And
laying
that's
in the
what-
bed naked, that's just
we can lay in the bed naked and converse.
I would be in physical
and I would
pain.
be fine.
No.
You know why?
I would be in physical pain.
Because the mental and emotional satisfaction would be there, and I would be fine because I could delay the physical gratification.
I could do that with my clothes on.
Trust me, if I'm physically attracted to you, me having clothes on ain't the barrier.
Yeah, because a cool breeze hit a nipple or something, and you just all kind of like
no. If I'm physically attracted to you, and that's all I am,
Jesus.
me having clothes on is not the barrier. It's not the barrier.
All I heard was keep a cold fan in the room. I got it.
All you heard was nipple.
Yeah.
Like a cold breeze hitting.
Yeah.
You all laid up naked next to somebody you just want to
Oh,
ravage.
well, first of
Yeah.
all, I'm be under the cover because, that's how I roll. Yeah, so won't be no cool breezes. But no, I mean, I can be flesh to flesh and not violate his,
I applaud you.
Just
and
stabbed
not
all in
violate his innocence.
I applaud you.
because she lying.
I'm not lying. How you gonna tell me I'm lying? I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be the one that would be the problem. Excuse me. You would have to reckon with your own demons.
And I do that.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
So,
Yeah, so
uh,
rest in peace to Ecstasy.
oh
Yes,
yeah,
rest in
rest
peace.
in peace. Rest in peace
That's to me
to
like
my favorite hoe.
that's the hard part about getting older to me is watching all of your childhood memories get eaten up by death. That's one of the hardest parts
It
of getting
it
older to me.
there's so many people just being gone. I listening to on the radio, but it was a duet, and both the people were gone. Rick James and Tina Marie,
I was gonna
and
say
I was
Marvin
just
Gaye and Tammy Terrell.
nah, it was Rick James and Tina Marie, and I was just like, man, because
To me, baby.
right, man,
Oh shit. Rest in peace to Larry Laird too.
Who?
Him and Jalil did basically all the damn beats for Houdini.
oh
Mm,
He did a few for Run DMC and shit back in the days too, but I
yeah,
don't leave the producer out the group part because that was back when it was basically one producer for every album.
right,
So he
yeah.
put together
and,
some joints.
and you could usually tell,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
Nas fucked it up actually.
yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't a bad thing because the albums had a cohesive quality to them that now they don't necessarily have.
Yeah. Like there was no
Yeah,
mistake in certain producers like a Timberland or something, especially Timberland.
Yeah,
yeah.
Dunush, 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 dunush.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you could always tell his beats. Just the way it's syncopated on his beats were just different. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, he was
I
on
always
his
like,
own shit.
Totally off the
yeah,
subject,
Um,
but I love the Night Rider song.
I
yeah,
love the beat.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Well, it was all beat, right?
Anyway, next.
Yeah. Y'all gotta record yourselves doing the WAP to a Houdini joint and throw it on the gram.
Yes,
I
do
would, but
that.
I'm not there.
I'll put it up there.
The WAP.
Sure. I mean, what else you gonna
Gotta
do to
stick with the
Houdini?
era.
Well, I mean, you do the prep.
What the hell is the WAP? I don't know what that is. What is it?
Oh my god. I gotta cut you off. We ain't friends no more.
Yeah,
Jesus, the blood clot Christ.
I was sheltered Catholic school kid. Don't make fun of me. What's the WAP?
I'm gonna make fun of you. Hell,
I'm gonna
I
need you
haven't
to
done
go
it
on
in
and
like 40
Google
years.
any video from the 80s.
Right. It's the thing that they would all do.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I demonstrated.
Okay.
Make fun of me.
I'm not. I'm just amazed. I can't fault people for what they don't know.
Whatever. I was a sheltered church bonnet, gloves wearing Catholic school girl.
I didn't go to Catholic school and I was sheltered.
You ain't occasionally break down a cardboard box on the block and have to show off.
When I tell you that that didn't happen anywhere in my neighborhood
Really?
from like within at least I'll say about a half a mile
Oh my God.
radius.
All I remember is dudes were always walking around with their beatboxes, and somebody always had the cardboard box. so that they
I
can
don't know
throw
where
it
the
down
fuck
on
we
the
got all
ground.
them cardboard boxes from.
Yeah, they used to carry them around so that they could battle. Which,
I
which I always
remember. I
thought,
was one of them.
which I always thought was prudent because in the summertime it was like 110 degrees. You did not want to be out there trying to spin on no asphalt. So I was like, oh,
Guys used to walk around with the boom boxes, not the cardboard stuff.
oh yeah, they would walk around with what
Yeah.
one person in the crew had the box and the other one had the cardboard. That was just how they rolled.
Nope.
Those were the days. That was back before using other people's beats was legislated. So because they
Yeah,
weren't
that was
paying
the
for
unwritten
it,
rule.
yeah, they weren't paying for it. They weren't using the whole song. So all they were using was that beat over and over again.
You was luckily if you found a sampler that went for more than 4 seconds back then.
Yeah, well, because they didn't want to pay the copyright.
No, they wasn't paying the copyrights regardless till shit late '80s. Everybody started getting sued.
And that's what I'm saying. Because of that, there was poetry. The bars were there. Like now, everything is hook. It's just all hook. I can listen to a song once and know all the words because
Your
there's just
perm on your attitude.
yeah, there's just not much to it. But back
And all
then, you had
fairness, James Brown in Parliament was doing the same damn thing.
yeah.
About the vibe.
You're so adorable.
I rhyme. Rhymed past tense. I fucking hate that it's about the vibe shit. No, you just sound like every other fucking idiot. And I
Yeah,
don't get high,
well,
so maybe I don't get it.
yeah, the good old days. I tell you, the golden era. Well, that wasn't even really the golden era because the golden era didn't kick off until like the 90s, right?
90s,
Yeah,
late 80s, 90s.
yeah. I'd
By
say
the way, Grandmaster
I'm
D.
gonna go 88.
Grandmaster D was an awful rapper,
Yes, he
and
is.
I hated that part of that song.
Fan, rough, rhyme.
Right. I rock your mind, your feet, your body, your soul. Yeah, it was awful. But most of the girls I knew didn't care because they just liked to look at him.
He wasn't. He was cute, but
I mean,
Like,
he was alright. He wasn't ugly. Like I said, Ecstasy was my favorite. I don't know why. I guess it was that ostentatious ass Zorro hat that he had to have on and that leather in the middle of the summer with nothing on. He had style.
you can imagine how funky he was when he got on stage.
Right. That was probably how they wrote Funky Beat.
Funky beat.
Yeah, there was a lot of leather wearing back then that was probably not
I
was
seen them
ill
a few
advised.
years ago, but they weren't that animated.
Huh?
You saw what? Funky Beat?
No, I saw
Animated?
Houdini in concert a few years ago,
Oh,
but they weren't
yeah,
that animated. But now that I'm thinking back, they was probably 40, 50 something at the time.
yeah. You know who's old and still puts on a pretty good concert?
Nipsey.
Greg Knight.
Well, I was going to say New Edition.
They aren't
Yeah,
that
saw
old.
Ronnie Bobby Richie Mike last year. They was doing it.
They're not that old.
They're pretty old to be doing the same routines they were doing when they
It
were in
matter
their
who
Yeah,
twenties.
but
30.
don't nobody do it with the
Oh no, they wasn't doing it like they used to
Have
do.
you
the
seen?
same
Only Ronnie.
vibrancy, except for Ronnie.
I was gonna say, have you seen Ronald DeVoe dance? Because
Yeah,
I
like
love to
Ronnie is
watch
the
Ronnie
old
dance.
Ronnie only
one.
was,
But no, all of them. You know, whenever I see them at concert, and I guess the last time I saw
now
them.
they do bits and pieces. They ain't full on like back in the day.
Well, but, no,
No.
but
You know who does
but
though?
they're
True
still
Hill.
extremely animated for their age. Everybody but Bobby. 'Cause
Everybody but Bobby
Bobby,
and Mike. He's so cool with it. He just be
yeah.
like,
Mike
I'm
don't
not
actually do that.
right. And Johnny, he'll go full out for a minute, but then
Well, but then he'll stop
he need
and
his
then
breathalyzer.
right, and then he'll give you his riff. That's how he gets over. But Ronnie, the whole time.
Yep, he bouncing around.
Yeah, I love to see Ronnie dance.
I always
I
love
just,
to see Ronnie dance.
I do
He was
too.
always my
He was always my favorite.
even though he was funny looking.
Yeah, Ronnie was just there to be cute.
Yeah, he cute. No,
Actually, at the concert I went to
no,
last year, he did sing a little
no.
bit.
He was there for the dancing because
I
Ronnie
was
was the
highly
best
surprised.
dancer.
he was definitely the best. He's still the best dancer to this day.
Again, he's the only one in shape.
No, that's not
Well,
true.
him and
That's not
Ralph.
true.
No, they're all in shape. Well, everybody but Bobby.
I just seen them last year. Ricky thick in a mug, Mike thick in a mug, Bobby thick in a
Mike is
mug.
real thick. Ricky
Yeah.
is a little thicker.
Well,
Yeah, Ricky
he
got a
got
gut.
habits to kick. Kudos to him for kicking them habits. And also for, last concert I went to, he threw me a t-shirt. So I appreciate that.
You're biased. No, I'm just playing.
Well, no, he's still not my favorite, but I'm just saying I will have no Ricky blasphemy on this podcast.
Hey, he carried BBD.
Okay. I thought all the members of BBD kind of carried that whole
Yeah,
thing.
no.
No.
Ricky was the only one singing.
You mean
Ronnie and
Ricky.
Mike was kicking them offbeat rhymes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Okay, next.
What y'all want to talk about next? I don't even know. Because we went so.
You was about to kill somebody. We've been
Oh,
all off topic this whole time. So why don't you
exactly.
go on and DJ Vlad
I
yourself?
know. Somebody said that you haven't been in love until you wanted to commit murder. So I want y'all to tell me about the time where you wanted to commit murder. Allegedly.
Actually, I ain't going front. We're recording this on Christmas Day. I wanted to punch somebody in the face yesterday. I don't know if I would have went full on homicide.
Oh. You have restraint. I applaud you.
I mean, I understand the legal system.
Well, I was going to say, with age comes wisdom. So,
I've been pretty good at it since a young age.
oh, well, I have not always been so disciplined. I'll let Star go next. Have you ever wanted to kill someone or come close to?
I have only had two occasions where I actually wanted to like kill somebody. One was actually a woman, and then the other one
Kill
was
you,
my
bitch.
ex. Because I had to think about that. My ex, basically, had I not been in such an emotional roller coaster,
Hmm.
he would have probably died literally that night that I caught him in the car with this other chick.
Ooh.
But because I thought somebody had did something to him,
Mm.
that's how I even found them, because I was looking for him because I thought somebody had done
You
something
thought he
to
needed
him.
help.
Yeah. Or somebody had harmed him.
Yeah.
When I saw him, all kinds of emotions ran over me, and there was a part of me that wanted to kill him. Another part that just was just relieved that he was okay. Then
Hmm.
another part of me that looked over and saw the broad, and I was hurt. Like literally, had it not been that emotional soup at the time, I probably would have killed the both of them.
Wow.
Because that was some BS. The only other time was I was pregnant, and a young lady that my child's father used to date at the time had interfered in a conversation that we were having. And she pretty much would do and nitpick at me my whole pregnancy. And because she knew I needed a straight jacket when I was pregnant, those hormones drove me crazy. I was so out of sorts. I
Mm.
cried all the freaking time. So she and his mom would do little nitpicky stuff at me because they knew I wasn't defending myself. I would let them do it and I would cry. So
Mm.
anyway, one day she did something, and I guess she thought I was going to go somewhere and cry. And I got ticked off, went in the kitchen, grabbed the knife, held it up to her throat, dared her to say something else. I was like, your child going to be an orphan. You think I'm playing with you?
Right.
You think I'm playing with you? Your child will be a fucking orphan around here. I was like, say something else. And I think she knew I was serious, and I was. She'd have breathed wrong or halfway sneezed, I'd have killed her in that kitchen.
Yeah.
Because they sent me through hell when I was pregnant. That was it. It's the only 2 times I ever
So
wanted
you
to
came
read.
close. I've only come that close one time. Now, this was not someone who I was in love with, mind you, but someone I was dating called me and asked, could he come over? I said, sure. This was at roughly 8 p.m. 9 p.m. comes and goes, 10 p.m. comes and goes, 11 p.m. comes and goes. I take my ass to bed. Round 2 o'clock in the morning, someone is beating on my door. Now, keep in mind, I have a 3-year-old who is asleep. But I was like, okay, I'm just going to ignore him and maybe he'll get the hint and go away. But of course not.
How did I do that?
Banging on my door, drunk ass. Calling my name. Waking up the whole neighborhood. So finally, I went down, opened the door. What do you want? Well, I told you I was coming over. Negro, that was 5 hours ago. You better take your ass on. He walked into the little entranceway. He's like, well, I'm here now. I was like, well, you're going to have to go home. I'm not going anywhere. I said, you need to get out my house. This Negro looked me dead in my eye in the place where I was paying rent and said, no. I said, oh, for real? I'll be right back. I went right to the bathroom. I grabbed my aerosol can and a lighter.
Wow.
And I was going back. My homicidal tendencies aren't regular. No, I'm not going to shoot you or cut you. No, I'm going to set your ass on fire. When I tell you to leave my fucking house, you will leave my fucking house,
Why
right?
would you set them on fire in your house?
I don't care. I was enraged. But on the way back, after I had grabbed my supplies, my child happened to have been in my bed, and I had to walk past my room. My child must have turned over or sighed or something, and it made me think, I can't go to prison. Who's going to take care of my child? And that is what saved that man that night. Now, to his credit, we laugh about that now. Well, I haven't talked to him in a while.
He laughed with you?
Oh, yeah, because I told his ass. You almost died. You realize that.
See? People is crazy as hell.
Yeah.
He's willing to.
Yeah. Y'all be fucking with
set my ass on fire. I'm not talking to you.
I'm just telling you.
Shout out to all the children that have kept their parents from killing somebody.
That's right. That's right.
I love y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, my kids, I don't say kill, but the thought of my child has stopped me from doing great bodily harm to
You were cracking up.
What about you? Who did you almost do great bodily harm to?
Oh, there's been a few people I've fought with that I truly intended on killing, and for whatever reason, it got broken up before it was finished. But
Yeah.
the '90s was really weird.
Well, yeah. You see
That gang shit way too serious. Right.
Anybody got New Year's plans?
2021.
2021, yes. I keep saying 2020.
It's because it's never ending.
Yeah. No New Year's.
I'm not one of them dickheads who blames the year. The year just happened to fall when it fell. He
Yeah,
messed
I
up
don't
with
blame the year
everything.
either. I also don't think everybody's like, oh, I can't wait for 2021. And I'm like, you're a fool if you think the calendar's going to switch.
At 12:01.
And everything's going to be.
Is going to go
away. Right. And then you'll be able to leave your house. No, that is not how that's going to work. 2021 is going to suck. Probably almost as bad as 2020 did. And
at least for the first 4 to 5 months of the year.
Since we're going into a new year, I should thank the two of you for doing this with me and giving me this outlet. I appreciate y'all.
We enjoy helping you with your therapy.
Yeah.
And kudos to Magic for doing the editing every week, because no telling when it would
Some
have
weeks
gotten
better
done if
than
we were
others.
relying on me. Just saying. I'm forever in your debt for that.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome. Thank you for
Uh,
having me.
Charge your fee. I enjoy doing this every week, so love you guys. Appreciate you.
Aw,
We probably should have did a best of episode, but I ain't doing that much work.
love you too.
Well, I mean,
You can do some funny clips later on.
sure.
Shit. You've highly
Man,
underestimated my laziness.
man.
Right.
Happy 2021 to everyone.
Yes, Merry New Year.
Yeah,
Oh,
be safe New Year's Eve, you goofy motherfuckers.
yeah, be safe. Stay home. Don't catch the COVID.
Nevertheless, people,
Pick your filthy
if you like the
matter.
show, tell a friend, tell a foe, tell a hoe. If you don't, tell everybody you know. It's the motherfucking threesome.
We're out.
Peace.
Till next year.
Peace.
Happy New Year.
New Year.